We'll see if this can kind of bring it back around. Oh man. It has paint, kinda. It just doesn't have clear coat that's working. So howdy, welcome back to the Addicted Motors YouTube channel. My name is Troy, and today we're gonna do a little bit of product testing. Got my gloves on. We're gonna see if we can help this paint out on at least two of my trucks. Now, if you watch YouTube and you understand and you've seen commercials, then you'll probably recognize the Vice Grip Garage Poppy's Patina combo product for their Shine Juice. I've been watching Vice Grip Garage forever. Actually, part of the motivations why I started a YouTube channel back in 2019 or 20. And I think this is a product that's been shown. I just watched a Know Nothing Know How video where he used it on one of their vans that he was traveling after it had been painted. And, you know, I'd seen advertisements for the product for a long time, but that was the one that he kind of just did in real time, real life. And it seemed to hold up pretty well. So I decided to pick up some to try on my Patina 89 Classic, which has some really awesome rusty patina on the hood and the roof and whatnot. But I'm gonna first, that'll be the second part. Part one will be on my green 94 whatever D1. Now I chose the D1 just as an example, or not a use case, because it has paint, kinda. It just doesn't have clear coat that's working. So got two fenders. This one's got clear coat and paint. This one has clear coat and paint. This one's got something. Let me turn the camera. Notice the difference. Like I said, these two fenders, the fender and the door have been repainted. So here's the original paint here. And it's just kind of faded. This Rover paint, you can't really buff it back when it gets to this stage. You know, there's still a type of clear coat, but it's just gone. It's just kind of like a matte finish. So we're gonna see if the old Poppy's Shine Juice will work on that. And then we're gonna try the Classic to try two different use cases out for the product and see how it works. All right, so what I'm gonna do, because it's a Vice Grip Garage product, so I'm gonna do no prep work. I'm just gonna slather it on the paint and see what happens. And we're gonna see how it holds up. And apparently you don't need a lot, because this stuff's not cheap. Smells like strawberries. So that's going to be a before and after of the hood. We're going to let this dry. I don't really know how to show it that well, but there's got to be a few different layers of secure time. The roof looks a little bit better. The jack looks better. But you know, a lot of these things, you know, they look good for a day or so and then it goes bad. So this is going to be, I'm going to let this sit a couple days before I go into it. Let me do the hood. At least the part of the hood that has any kind of paint, and then we'll see the after results. And again, I got carried away here as well. Ended up doing the whole car. Has a lot more shine to it. It's really going to be a longevity thing. And this is not really the test subject, right? Because this has paint. This side was more a little bit of patina, but most of this truck has paint. Now it smells like strawberries. So let's get the Classic and go see. Let's see what we can make happen with that one. All right, so the next victim I forgot about is the clear coat fade on the top of the Jag. Not patina, but it doesn't look good. So we'll see if this can kind of bring it back around. Oh man, it's pretty wild actually. Again, it's going to be how long it lasts, but unfortunately the clear coat on this is gone. There's even green coming off of it. Okay, so now I'm getting a little carried away. I just did the ARB bumper on the Land Cruiser, and that livened it up a bit. I mean, I'm sure throwing anything on the bumper would have done something, but again, let's see how long it lasts. I mean, it looked kind of faded and not so great, and I've never retouched this bumper, but you know, give it a rub down, and it looks good. It looks fine. All right, so here is the main event, right? This is the ultimate test of the Poppy's Patina Vice Grip Garage Shine Juice. I mean, I don't think there's a better application on YouTube. Well, besides Dylan McCool's Charger, I mean, that's pretty good one as well. But this thing is a prime candidate for this finish. Let's do a quick walkthrough of the truck, and then we'll slap some of this. So I'm gonna wash it first because I think I have some other kind of like patina stuff on it that I put some years ago, but didn't really, wasn't much shine to it. It was just a protection. So as you can see, prime candidate for the application of this stuff. Let's suds it up, wash it up, and then hit it. Well, in other news, these I think these Terra Firma or Lucky 8, I can't remember what's waterproof seat covers. They work. They're completely dry under here. So that served its purpose when you have new leaks. That's why I don't run headliners. I need to take this back out. Anyone want a headliner? All right, so here's just a quick wash. And actually I kind of sanded a little bit down the sides, just to only way to get some of this baked on tree sap shmoo stuff off. So this is gonna be the before, and we're gonna wipe on the old shine juice and see if this is gonna do something and hold on. What do you think, Max? Is that gonna work? All right, so we're gonna use the same method as yesterday without really any prep. No. So this is not paint, so I'm gonna actually have to use a lot more, I think. A heavy application. You know, another application that I kind of thought might be useful for this, right, is wheels. That's one that I haven't done yet. And that's one that I just did. Much more shiny. It probably offers a little bit of protection. Other things, talk about these A, B, and C pillars that all get nasty and gross. Wipe that down, we'll see how long that lasts. And you know, mirror caps and things like that. Kind of like a trim enhancer. I don't know if it has any moisturizing long-term qualities, but these are always dried out and gross, and you know, breathe a little life into it. We'll see. The seals are shot, but worth a wipe. All right, here's the after. You might think it looks exactly the same, but it doesn't actually. Again, it's maybe the trick of the light, right? And it still needs to completely dry, but it looks good, I think. And again, this is going to be more of a longevity test. You see kind of less waves down the side. The hood that needs to settle. Maybe needs another coat as well, but between that and the roof looks great. It's probably the biggest improvement. The wheels, and I guess the top 3 applications for this stuff that I think are relevant is obviously, you know, patina, aged paint. That's all one. Wheels, because that really did do a good job. I wonder if it'll seal it a little bit better. And plastic and aging trim pieces. You know, I'm sure there's some more applications. I just used it on the Land Cruiser bumper and wheels, and it really kind of brought them back. And hopefully it's not just you know, something that lasts a week or so. So pretty impressed with the results. I'll check back once this has settled and it's been rained on and all that fun stuff. I want to put it through the test because again, it's not cheap. So we'll see. And actually, let's just walk over and check on the Jag. It's been sitting for a day or so. So a little quick update. So it just rained. There's the Jag, and it's just beat it up. Still nice and shiny, good consistency. It's not coming off on my finger or anything, so it's on there, which is a good sign. So that's again, product seems to be doing well. And on the Classic again, got the water's kind of beat it up. It's not coming off. It's dry, which is nice. Probably needs a couple more days to really set in, but I'm pretty impressed so far on how it's done and what it looks like. Looks good. Again, got the one coat I put on the ARB bumper on the for sale Land Cruiser. That looks good too. So, and yeah, so far so good. Right, so this is going to wrap up the Shine Juice Patina's product review. Like I said, this wasn't a sponsored video. They didn't give me this for free. I paid for this. And we'll see how it lasts long term. Like I said, it's been a couple days and it's kind of rained almost nonstop, and it still looks pretty good. I'm not sure if it needs a second application or anything like that, but one day maybe I'll read the directions. But so far I'm pretty impressed with the product. The Jag was the most impressive just because it really covered up a lot of that flaking old clear coat. This, again, I like the look of it. It's just going to be a matter of how it helps preserve that look of the hood there. This cost about $55. Shipping was about $15. I used about less than a third of it on almost 3 cars worth of stuff and some wheels and whatnot. So it's a pretty good value for the amount of actual liquid material to use. So I'll link I guess one of the vendors below. Again, shout out to Know Nothing Know How, and I guess the partnership with Vice Garage for putting this stuff together. Because again, I got a bunch of old cars that actually, there's more applications for this stuff if it holds up long term than I initially realized. The hood and the roof of my truck's faded, so we're gonna slap it on a lot of things and see what it does. So please like, subscribe, and subscribe. Check out the rest of my videos, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.